TN. Thank you so much for coming out to Total Party Kill. Wow, there's so many of you here. Wow. Oh, that feels so good. Keep that energy. We need it. We live for it. I love you so much. This rules. You guys came and you wanted to be here. This is crazy. This is insane. This is so cool. All right, cool. So before we get into it, Lydia covered almost all of it. I have nothing else to do but introduce your players. Are you ready to meet the players? Yeah! Great. Well, let me get out of the way and do that. Coming to the stage first is one of my very good friends. Please give it up for Bill Hillsman.
Well, hello all. For this evening, I am Grimly Fiddlesticks, level 5 high elf, Order of the Scribes. My best friends are my books, and I mean that literally. I consumed my twin in utero. Now, Brighton, well, he accompanies me everywhere as my semi-sentient book pal. See you out there.
Bill Hillsman, everybody. Coming up next is another good friend of mine. Give it up for Katy, Hennan.
Hi, I'm Sid Starbrooke, child triple threat, actor, dancer, warlock. My mom was Scarlett Starbrooke. You might have heard of her. She was kind of a big actress until she had me. So then she enrolled me in a bunch of performing arts classes and signed me up with my agent / packed archfey. And as she says, it's not her dream, it's our dream, and I'm too mature for friends my age.
Katy Hennan, everybody. And you're going to sense a theme, but another friend of mine, Jared Taylor.
A letter to the cast from the person that you may or may not have seen backstage. There is enough candles for all of the choir members, so if you have one, don't take another one. Also, you're on your own if you leave robes backstage. If you don't have dark vision, I'm sorry, you're gonna trip. Form from Coby.
Coming to the stage next, a pal, a friend, an amigo, it's Briley Barnett!
Oh my God. Oh, well, hi, you guys. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. I'm Hobby Ronis. I am the Cultural Arts Director here at HICPAC. I'm a bard of the College of Creation. People often refer to me as Hobby of the Lobby, so if you need anything, you know where to find me. And I'm really excited you're all here tonight.
Yay! Yeah. Coming next to the stage, another great friend of mine. It's Mr. Charlie Allen.
Kilroy! 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 Yeah, baby! Okay. Kilroy Cindermane, Leonid Barbarian, Path of the Motherfucking Zealot. Leonid's a lion person, by the way. God, when did I start acting, really? Because I think for a lot of people, acting is a hobby, or it's something that you take on. For me, acting's a way of life. I live and breathe the script. I smell the lights. So that's just me.
Charlie Allen, smelling lights.
And if I may, this character is brought to you by the crisp, refreshing taste of Pepsi Cola.
Yeah, a lukewarm round of applause for Pepsi. And a much brighter, louder round of applause for one of my very good friends, Bekah Stogner.
I mean, you can keep going. Hi, my name is Darcinia Evans, like Sharpay Evans. You know, I am a tabaxi rogue assassin, like a cat person, rare.
I have been performing for the longest time, and I always get what I deserve.
And finally coming to the stage, believe it or not, also a very good friend, Mr. Sam Brewer.
This one is known as Drex. Drex builds the sets. Drex fixes everything. Drex is a lizard folk. Drex is here.
Yeah. Keep it going for your cast, everyone. That was wonderful. Man, I love Dungeons & Dragons so much. Roll initiative, everybody.
Oh, Jesus. Don't mind if I do.
Trust me. Ha ha ha. We're going to have fun.
Is this a Constitution modifier?
We're going to add your dex. You
Please?
should have plus dex.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Let me know what you get. We'll start on Bill.
21 somehow.
21.
I still got it, baby.
All right. Sid, what you got? Katie? 3.
That's a nat 1 plus 2.
First nat 1 of the evening, everyone. Coby, where we at?
Also 21.
Whoa. Okay, all right. Hold on. We're going to solve this. Who has the higher dex score? Obviously, Coby, right?
Yeah. Plus,
Yeah. 4 plus 4.
plus 1.
All right, Kobe's going to go first. All right, cool. Hobby,
Oh, I got a 9.
you got a 9. All right. All right, what we got over here, Kilroy?
Keep it real simple with a 4.
Nice, even
Yeah,
4.
yeah. That's a 2 plus a dex
That's a
modifier.
2 plus dex. Wow, lovely, lovely. Darcinia,
18.
18. Wow. And Drex, where we sitting?
Modified 20.
Modified 20, and there you are. All right, cool. So, let me paint a picture for you, as that is my job. You are falling fast. Wind is screaming past your hair. Lightning is flashing all around you. You are in a large tunnel sloping downward. It is made of brilliant red, blue, yellow, purple, and white lights. And you are not sure what's happening, but you do know you are falling. You can see the ground, and you're going to have a very short period of time to slow your fall so that you do not take max falling damage before you hit the bottom. Sound good? Great. Jesus. Here's how this works. You can use any of your skills. I just want you to be creative. I want you to tell me how you are slowing yourself down. If you want to know what the area looks like, ask me on your turn, and I will paint you a beautiful picture with words, and we will figure it out together. So, first in the initiative order, that's Coby.
All right. You said I could use any skill.
You can use any skills. You have to convince me, though.
As a
Let's not-
rogue, I am going to convince you that using fast hands, I'm going to use a bonus action
Okay.
to make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
And I'm slipping out of my hoodie, tying it into like a knot, and then
You're trying to make a little hoodie parachute.
yeah, just making a quick parachute.
Here comes the fun part of the show where I decide if I'm going to let that fly.
We're gonna start with animated cartoon series and just kind of work our way back.
We're
from
gonna see
there.
if we're Looney Tunes.
Excellent.
You know what? I'm gonna let you. Yeah. What do you have to do for fast hands?
It is a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand check. Great. Tell me what you get.
That's a natural 20.
Whoa!
Plus 10 for 30 total.
That's a dirty 30. Whoa, crazy.
That's a
Okay.
parachute.
So with a dirty 30, the highest roll in total party kill history so far, you manage to, as you're falling, you take your hoodie, you slip out of it like a little snake, right? And you tie it, and it whoosh, and you begin to drift at a pleasant falling speed of 60 feet per round, like you had feather fall, instead of a really harmful 20d6 worth of falling. Great. Grimly, you're next.
Of course. I commonly cast Tensor's Floating Disc. And I create myself sort of a desk directly beneath my feet.
Okay.
And I allow it somewhat like an elevator that was falling at the same speed as me, but I can control, to slowly decelerate me as I approach what might be the ground.
I don't want to be this. Can we hear some language on Tensor's floating disc?
Of course.
I want to.
This spell creates a circular horizontal plane of force, 3 feet in diameter and 1 inch thick, that can float 3 feet above the ground in an unoccupied space of my choice that I can see within range.
So there's particular wording there that I want to draw attention to, is the 3 feet above the ground.
I don't know where the ground is, but it seems to be
Thousands of feet below you.
thousands of feet. What is this tube I'm in?
You are in a portal. Would you like to look around? You want to make an Arcana check? Anything like that?
Sure.
All right, make me an Arcana check.
An Arcana check sounds delightful. How's about an 18?
An 18. Wow, that's a pretty good Arcana check. With an 18 Arcana check, you know that you're falling in a magical portal between realms, between planes. You know that there will be many detritus floating around that you might be able to latch onto if you have some sort of spell that can help you do that. And if you want to do a perception check, look around, see what you've got. I'll let you do that as another little free action there.
I'd like to do a perception check. To see if
You see your animated familiar book, your absorbed twin in utero Brighton is flapping beside you. He's in a free fall dive.
Brighton!
His bookmark is fluttering out behind him. You idiot, look around, use your eyes!
I need you to get 3 feet beneath me, enclose yourself, and act as the ground.
You'll ruin my spine!
No, I'm not using you. I need you to act as artificial ground so that this spell text makes sense.
That's actually pretty clever. Roll that first, and then we might go back to the Tensors floating disc plan.
It's you or it's detritus, Brighton.
Roll your dice!
For what?
Roll that again. That was a weird roll.
That was a weird one, I admit. What am I rolling for?
I think it's
cool?
a perception.
Perception, of course. A classic thing I'm good at.
You should be pretty
What's
perceptive.
an 8 get me?
The dice tell their story, don't they? I think with an 8, you know that you're falling, you know it's bad, and you are a little panicked. Brighton is flapping in your face. He's not good in a crisis either. So it is a lot to handle. But here in a second, we're going to say also something you should know is that if any of you want to, as a reaction, you are able to help people who are falling. If you see someone struggling, you can offer them a help action and help them slow their descent. So that's something you notice, is that there is a lot of detritus, as the DM said, but you notice that as you're falling. It's big. You wouldn't miss it, even with what's your passive perception? Your passive perception.
Oh, way better.
Yeah, I figured.
It's an 11.
That is better than 8. Big rocks, you see them. If you could get over there, might be good, might be bad.
Brighton, use the help action to help me.
All right, what do you want to do? What am I helping you do?
Help me find some ground for my desk.
All right. You know what?
Just
you know
go.
what? I've made this weird. I'm going to flatten out. And he starts to unfold a little map. And he gets to like a 3-foot wide map. I think this counts as ground. Try it again.
Splendid. I cast Tensor's floating disc.
So you cast Tensor's floating disc. What does it look like?
Out of the ground emerges, like, you know the top at the end of Inception?
Yes.
Yeah, and it just spins and it never stops until it cuts.
Ooh.
It keeps spinning outward and grows into its 3-foot diameter.
Beautiful.
And at that point, it rises slowly to 3 feet above the ground, which we'll call my feet.
So, all right, so now Brighton, a flying magic book, has become ground and has extended a map. Your magic inception top of a Tensor's floating disc expands from your hand in a glowing scene of arcane magic. You land lightly upon the disc, and you are now also falling at a slower rate as if you had cast Featherfall. And that is good. Do you have anything else you want to do on your turn?
Can I bonus action go, heck yeah, baby, good job, bud?
Who are you saying that to?
To Brighton, my
Brighton?
favorite, my brother.
You hear a lot of grumbling beneath you. Yeah, whatever.
If I
Love
could
you
see
and
you,
stuff.
I know you'd be blushing.
You're blushing. And you continue your slow fall. All right, next we have, here's something I forgot about. We're gonna roll on initiative 20, a little bit of a lair action. So this is a fun thing where I get to play too, where I have what we might call roadblocks for your falling. So I need everybody to roll me a luck check and let me know what you get.
Luck check exactly is.
It would be a D20 roll.
I'll give you.
Oh, no.
Oh. 13.
Anybody get 15 or higher? 1, cool. Oh boy, guys. Oh boy, we're in for
Is
it
this
now.
the total party kill?
It starts in round 1, baby.
It's gonna be a weird night too.
Everybody comes back to life. We have to explain. All right, anybody get between a 10 and a 14?
13.
13, there we go, cool. Anybody get 10 to 5?
Oh. Wait, I got 10.
Like 5 to 10. You got a 10?
Yeah.
So, oh, well, that's stupid. All right, we'll go. So 11 to 14, that would be, so 6 to 10, and we got 1 to 5. Who got our lowest? Anybody get
I
a nat?
just got a nat 1.
All right, cool.
Just a perfect crit fail.
Great, great, great,
Oh,
great,
my.
great. This is cool. This is good. This is going the way I planned it, and everyone's happy. So I'm going to roll a d4, and I'm going to tell you what happens.
Excellent.
So I rolled a 4. So a 4.
You die.
Astral ice storm. You begin to feel a chill around you as you fall, and you start to see hoarfrost growing on little bits of meteor as they float past you, and you begin to feel yourself kind of beginning to get the stages of hypothermia. If you could make a con save for me, a constitution save. So roll that d20 again. Another nat 1.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
To be clear, was this anyone 1 through 5, or were we specifically targeting?
Since he got the lowest.
just the lowest. Okay, good.
This is who this is.
Just
happening.
first
me,
past
baby.
the bar.
Yeah, oh, thank you,
God,
thank
you.
great.
I picked these out before the show. Can you believe that?
Oh man, you might need to put them in
I
timeout.
know, I know. Here's what we're doing.
So you are going to take. You're going to take 20 cold damage,
Yeah, fair enough.
and you are going to take on 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay.
So from here to the bottom, you're going to have disadvantage on ability checks.
That's all right. I am fucked no matter what.
Oh man, okay. Next we have Drex. What do you want to do, Drex?
Can Drex determine how far to the bottom?
Yes, you can.
How far?
Well, with a roll.
That's
Well,
not what you said.
With a roll. Well, actually, what's your passive perception? We'll see that first. You're a scenic designer. You're probably pretty good
16.
at eyeballing. 16? Yeah, you're good at eyeballing. You know that if you're falling, takes 1,000 feet. Oh, I looked this up. I did the math, so I didn't have to think about this. Oh, okay, cool. It's 4 rounds worth of falling to reach the bottom, which is 2,000 feet.
Okay. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
I was more looking for time. It's 40 seconds to the bottom.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
The portal.
Mm-hmm.
It's all what again?
It's a flashing big cylinder of lots of different colored lights. There's asteroids falling. There's big, like, floating chunks that look like little islands
Are there
out
any
there.
plants growing on these?
You know what? You could make a check if you wanted to, and I can tell you. We'll call this nature. You're a druid. You probably have good nature.
16.
16? Yeah, pretty good nature. You reach out your druidic senses, and you feel life is having a hard time clinging to the things in this portal. It feels as if they're stuck in sort of a halfway between situation. So you feel like it might be a little harder to make something happen, but not impossible.
I'm gonna use mold earth
Mold earth, okay.
to try and expand out a stone to touch both sides of the wall
Oh, cool. You can make a
so
little
that it will
bridge.
slow it down.
Oh, okay, cool. And mold earth, there's no saves, no anything like that I need to do for that?
Nope.
All right, cool. So let's say, okay, so you're falling. You reach out with your druidic senses. You see there's a big floating island. You reach out. You begin to mold the earth. It begins to arch across like a stone archway. It connects. And then you tell me how it slows your descent.
Just the friction.
Friction. So you're
All the way
sliding
down.
down it, yeah.
But it is just the little too big,
A little too big.
so it's not a smooth glide. It is increasing in friction as it descends.
Cool, it's getting hot on one end.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting nice and red. Okay, cool, I like it. Good, you've slowed your descent as well. Good job, Drex. All right, next we have Darcinia. Darcinia, what do you want to do?
Is the portal like enclosed, like there's walls, or is it just the space that's floating around?
The walls are pretty far apart. They're like hundreds of feet apart, right? You're falling downward.
It's not gonna work.
What were you gonna? Well, tell me what you want to do, and let's make it happen,
I
huh?
was trying to do like a 4-way cat straddle
Oh, like a
on my way down.
You know what? I want another luck check. Give me another luck check. We're gonna make this would be so cool. So
That's a nat 1. So
What?
yeah.
So we can use our reaction to give the help action?
Yes, you can.
I want to do that.
all right, cool.
Okay.
Drex, as you see Drex sliding down and you're falling and you begin to go past him, Drex reaches out. Drex, do you say anything? Do you try anything?
That one's going to die if I don't help.
You hear this, and you're bolstered by this, and you get to roll that again. Fills you with new confidence to
If
try.
I die, good luck finding another soprano. That's a 19.
Whoa, all right. So you reach out, you extend your claws. I'm going to say they pop out of whatever shoes you're wearing as well. And you do that cat, like, no, I won't fall. Like, shh, you begin sliding, sparks flying off, shh, and you begin to slow your fall. You're now on the falling piece of rock that Drex is using to slow his descent on the way down.
Question.
Sure.
We do know everybody.
You do know everyone.
Okay.
Yeah. It's first time trying in media res. It's a weird feeling. All right, cool. Hobby, you're up.
All right, I'd like to cast Featherfall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Hey.
Yeah.
You know, my initiative.
This is on her fucking character sheet. She didn't do that.
Kilroy's mumbling as he falls, covered in ice.
Okay, but I can cast Featherfall on up to 5 individuals.
You gonna skip
I
Kilroy?
take it back. I take it back.
Oh my god.
Oh, phew.
Okay,
Hobby's
yeah.
nice. Hobby's nice.
Oh my god. No, okay. I'm gonna get Kilroy. I don't know if who else really needs it for sure. You've got a book thing happening. I think you are fine. I'm gonna go ahead and cast it on myself. Our youngest, Kilroy. That's 3.
Yeah.
And you know what? Drex and Darcinia as well.
Give them that as well.
Yeah, just for fun.
Yeah, just extend it out. Why not? Oh, cool.
That is a smart move.
It's smart. Everyone, you begin your slow descent, a very slow, measured fall, including our frostbitten lion man friend. And after a long time, you settle onto the heat-blasted rocks below. And as you look around, you see little putters of sulfuric flame shooting out of the ground. You hear screams. And as you look around, you realize that you have landed in hell.
It is so hot, yet Kilroy is cold.
I'm warming up, I promise.
I have never been on a road trip with friends.
There is no
I
road.
want to give you inspiration so bad. I'm going to give you a point of inspiration. I can't have a child die. I just can't do it.
They die all the time.
Drex, ever the caregiver. And with that, we're going to let you all take a brief rest to let Kilroy recover his
Hell yeah, baby.
damage, and we're going to do a flashback to the moments before you jumped into the portal.
Whee!
I jumped into this?
Literal moments.
We are in the Hub City Performing Arts Center. It's opening night of the big play. And actually, now I'm going to need your help. Can I get the suggestion of a name of a play that's opening tonight? Okay. You guys are doing Hairspray. Okay. I have to put that in my notes, although I'm sure I won't forget it. You're preparing for the opening night of Hairspray. The sign out front with its little marquee says Hairspray opening. It presents the dates, ticket cost, and says buy your tickets inside or by Raven. And as we go inside, we're going to go first to Grimly, Coby, and Sid. You are up near the ticket booth. Coby and Sid, you were dropped off by Scarlett, Sid's mother. You are in the same homeschooling pod. And you guys are truck buddies. You guys ride together. You've been dropped off. Grimly has received you. Brighton flaps surly as ever behind you. So you now have a chance to say hello and do your greetings. And I've set you up a little scene here. Take it away, guys.
Look at this. And then I start doing prestidigitation to just make that S.
Oh, the just
block
yes, yeah.
What is that?
It's an
It's an
S.
S.
Yeah.
Just a letter. Impressive. I remember my first letter. It was a P.
You can, like a block P?
What's a block P?
Yeah, anyway, they've been showing it to me the whole way here. there is no way that I can learn how to do it. So if you want to teach Grimly,
Grimly.
Grimly.
I've worked here for 135
been here
years.
so long, can't remember what your name was.
That's okay. I remember
Have you
everything.
seen? Well, never mind. Anyway, if you want to see if you can teach Grimly, and you see that Coby is just like,
no
slowly
need.
backing out of the conversation. No,
Aye,
it's
all right.
very interesting.
Just then you see a Earth Genasi woman comes busting out of the double doors to the main theater. This is Jade. She's the director of Hairspray. She has far too many scarves on and is carrying what you can only assume is a tea of a temperature quite near the surface of the sun because she's gingerly sipping on it too much. And she is making a lot of really nervous eye contact. She's looking back and forth and she's looking for something. And she comes up to you in a huff. She's like, have you seen Galinda? We cannot find the stage manager. We can't have opening night without the stage manager. Have you seen her? Have any of you seen her?
Have you seen this letter S? Show him, kid.
Sid, that's incredible. You're a talent and a delight. Thank you so much for showing me your prestidigitation. Galinda, have we seen her? Ha! Yes, Sid.
Did you look in the bathroom?
You know, I hadn't thought of that. And she bustles away, but before she gets out of earshot, she says, 5 till call.
Thank
and
you,
she
Five.
wanders around the
Thank you,
corner.
bye.
And with that, we'll move on to the next scene. We go now to the green room backstage. If you were to wander through the double doors, you would see a large proscenium-style theater. There's a lot of audience seating. You go up, you go backstage into the hallway, and in the back is a green room. And in the green room, Darcinia is warming up. And Hobby, you are there being as helpful as Hobby can be.
Mommy made me mash a bunch of pickled peppers.
Oh my.
Mommy made me. What?
Oh no, I just admire your creativity. I'm really excited that you're going tonight. I have the snack table set up. So if you want anything over there, there's water, there's celery, there's popcorn.
I don't imbibe before I go on stage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you like to run a vocal warm up together?
No.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine. I'm gonna do my own in my head for a little bit. Okay, it's going really well. All right. You know, and I haven't seen Jade, and I'm just getting a sense of something's wrong. Oh my God.
Jade tumbles into the green room, spilling tea everywhere, shaking now. I cannot find Galinda. Our stage manager isn't present. I'm going to lose it. And then she walks and does this on a wall.
Okay, Jade, take a deep breath, okay?
If you don't quit slinging hot tea around, you're not going to have a penny Pingleton either, okay?
A what?
A penny Pingleton.
Oh, in Hairspray, of which we are doing.
Okay, Jade, I know you've got shallow lungs. Okay, so that was a real deep breath. I'm proud of you.
There's a lot riding on this,
that's okay.
Hobby. She
You know
comes and she leans her head on your shoulder and collapses.
I was not scheduled to be here tonight. If you want me to step up for Galinda tonight, I can be.
I want her found. I'm beginning to worry. I've only checked the bathrooms and the lobby. Where else should she be in this giant performing arts center? And she bustles away again.
Oh God. Oh my. Okay. Well, I feel like I should go check the catwalk. I feel like I should go run around and see where all the fire extinguishers are and make sure they're still in date. Okay.
And as she combat rolls out of the green room, Jade yells 5 till call
Oh,
again.
thank you,
Thank you, 5.
And we move on to fight call, which is a thing Hairspray needs. Drex, you are helping Kilroy warm up for fight call. What would Drex be doing as set designer and pyro maniac?
Question, what is fight call?
Well, fight call. Anybody want to take it? I know there's some people that know. Donovan, you want to tell us what fight call is?
Fight call is when you run the fights that are used in the show in a controlled manner to make sure it goes proper during the performance.
Thank you, Donovan. Educator.
I was going to say nerd.
It's true.
We're playing D&D in front of a live audience. We're all nerds, yes.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. You know, the big fights in Hairspray.
Sure.
We're getting
Yeah.
I've seen Hairspray.
Me too.
So you know the fights.
Yeah.
So you know
them.
Drex would be making small mounds of earth fly up for him to make contact
Like
with.
skeet shooting. You're
Yeah,
throwing up
basically.
like little mounds of dirt.
Throwing mud
Basically,
balls at Kilroy,
So
saying
this-
dodge, dodge.
this
Dodge.
proscenium stage has been repaired so many times. The chunks that were held in by the bits and bobbins of screws that had not been pulled out from productions prior give way easily to your druid craft as you sling dirt clods in a controlled environment and way at Kilroy. Kilroy, will you do an athletics check for me?
Fuck yeah, baby.
It's been too long. Good Lord.
That's an 18.
Whoa, add athletics to it. Let's see what we get there.
Yeah.
That's +8, so that's a 26.
Can I make,
Who's laughing now, bitch?
can I make an Arcana?
you're-
Hold on. Can I make an Arcana attack roll to hit him anyway?
You know what? Yeah, do it anyway. This seems like a Drex thing.
I miss.
Yeah, suck my dick.
Drex is trying. Drex is slinging earth. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. And Kilroy, do you want to describe how it goes?
Yeah, I mean, well, obviously I'm playing the mother in Hairspray, so I'm in a big suit. And I'm just...
Obviously.
This is, hey, Mama, welcome to the 60s.
Yeah. Which has a big dodging component.
Well, yeah, I picture it sort of like the city of Baltimore has turned against me. And I'm, you know,
everybody in-
so fire hydrants coming at me, and I'm just like jumping off them Matrix style.
Yeah,
it's very
yeah.
anime inspired.
That's sick. That's
Thank
sick.
you, thank
That's
you.
so sick. So you're doing this incredible athletic skill in a
Casino
moo-moo.
Royale parkour. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Yeah,
you are
yeah.
jumping.
Mhm, I'm
You're like
doing
fly.
flips.
Yeah,
Yeah.
jumping cart stalls, everything that's in Hairspray, and. You see that the technical director, Gorm, is standing in the corner. This is a large Goliath man with a large pulled-back ponytail and a hat, and he's standing there watching, and he walks forward, and he clears his deep, deep throat, and he goes,
Gorm, do you need water?
I
that's nice.
need water. If somebody could grab me a water really quick.
Hobby runs in and gets him a water.
Thank you,
Hobby,
I
hearing the
appreciate it.
call, sprints in.
I just chugged the whole bottle.
You chug the whole
Yeah.
bottle. Gorm does not need water. Gorm would just like to let you know that Galinda is missing.
Does
Jade
Galinda
has-
need water?
Does the missing person need water? Maybe. You know what? Take an emergency water. But it's 5 to call. Yeah, we're going to wrap this up. We need to clear the stage so we can get the moving set pieces in.
Hey, man, really quick, 2 questions.
Sure.
Which one's Galinda?
The stage manager,
Gotcha. And what do they do?
they met.
She's got the
Gorm
clipboard.
turns and walks away. And we go flash forward a little bit. You've all made it to call a little early because Jade has been very worried, and she has told you that the last time they think they saw Galinda, she had gone into the pit underneath the stage, and that is a place that is often very strange for people to go into, and she has asked that you all go down there and get her, and then she swoons into the front chair and begins to rub her temples.
I'll go. She's got to see this S.
Oh God, Sid. I'm gonna go with
With a little ID tag S beside you.
I'm gonna go with Sid, and I'd like to roll for investigation.
Yeah, all right. Anybody else want to go with Sid?
Drex goes.
Drex goes.
I want to go.
Yeah, Sid's going.
I'm going.
I have big FOMO, so I'm going too.
Begrudgingly, but going, yeah.
Jade feels like a little tug or like a little tap on the shoulder.
I thought it was decaffeinated. It wasn't decaffeinated tea. I'm very anxious right now.
Yeah, definitely focused on the whole Galinda missing thing.
Yeah.
I did want to let you know
Yes.
that, you know the big can of hairspray on stage?
Yes. The very large.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yesterday at, dress rehearsal, I did overhear Drex say that he was going to make it work.
I hate that. I was bad, it's worse.
It
I
does
am now
work.
worse.
It does work now.
If,
I fixed it.
I feel a little better, but not enough.
Before she turns around, Kobe's just like gone.
Where did he go? And we go down into the pit. You descend this spiral staircase that is much too small to hold more than one person at a time. There's a couple of slips. You make it down. And you wanted to do your investigation check?
Oh, yeah, I got a 19.
You got a 19. That's a great investigation check.
Yes.
Hobby is on it. No one but Grimly knows as much or more about the theater than you do. And as you get to the bottom of the stairs, you really don't have to look very hard because in the smack dab center of the pit is a large swirling vortex of light and magic. And in front of it are these small little imps, little red devil guys going, "Hey, we took her!" And they jump into the portal. And the last one goes, "Idiot!" and flips you all off and jumps in.
Oh my God, nobody's got manners these days. Wow.
She's down there. Drex jumps in.
Drex jumps in.
No hesitation.
I'm
No regrets.
Nobody fucking talks to Kilroy Cindermane like that, so I too am jumping in.
Kilroy's in. We're going to say, since you all did the fall into hell, you all follow behind. And we are now back in the present. And we're going to say you have recovered, and you know where you are, and you now know that you followed these imps into hell to rescue your stage manager. And we begin to look around. And as you begin to look ahead of you, you see there is a long winding path with a bunch of cartoonish Looney Tunes signs that say this way, and they're all pointing down a path.
That way.
Drex meanders ahead.
I don't know if it would be helpful for me to roll Arcana.
I mean, you just can if you want.
Well,
I like to tell people things about the thing I made.
Yeah, I'd like to roll Arcana.
But they put signs.
Hey there.
It's that way.
22.
Sheesh. All right, maybe I'll just give you the document. And you
Yeah,
can
that's fine.
I'll give you the outline. You can run it with a 22. Wow. So you did Arcana. All right. So this place is suffused with the magic of hell. That's something you know right away. It is an evil place, a corrupting place. You can feel a strong evil presence coming from down the path, almost beckoning you to follow it. And yeah, that's with a 22. You know that is the way you should go. If you want to find out the source of the evil, also the signs seem a little too obvious, and that is some cause for magical concern because you know with a 22 Arcana that hell likes to play tricks with those who end up in its clutches.
Okay, all right. Hobby really begrudgingly follows Drex.
Just with hunched shoulders forward. You follow the trail that Drex's tail made in the sand. I'm assuming everyone else follows.
Yeah,
I'm not waiting. We don't have to. You don't have to verbally tell me.
Do you follow? Hell.
I do think that during I'm trying to get Sid to show me where the lines go on this S. I've never seen one quite like it.
You see that Brighton has got it down. Brighton, for a book, is an adept sketch artist and has already drawn the S. It's like this. You just put the lines on the out. You do 6 lines.
I'm trying to do 6 lines. I've got 10 lines all of a
You
sudden.
put 2 in the top, 1 in the middle, 2 in the top, 1 in the middle.
I don't have to. Sid, do it again.
They don't connect there.
What kind of ladder is this?
An S!
We'll continue to walk, but I am still trying to figure this
You
out.
continue walking, discussing the S. While you walk, you have time. Yeah, what's up?
Drex would like to do a scent-based perception check.
Scent-based perception check. Go for it.
Never mind.
No, Drex, what did you roll?
An 11.
No, all right. I don't know why you were ashamed of that. It smells like sulfur.
The die was a 5, and I just immediately went, I lost. But I forgot I have a +6.
It smells like sulfur. With an 11, it smells pretty bad. You're not picking up on anything you didn't think you would.
I'm trying to
Wouldn't
smell for
find.
the stage manager.
You're trying to detect Galinda. You don't pick up on hints of Galinda. Hobby, did you share with the group what you were feeling with that Arcana check?
I think Hobby for the first moment of just taking it all in she's very much in her head. And then I turn to the group and I'm like, okay, guys, so we're in hell, and that's okay.
Hobby starts handing out snacks.
Yeah, I keep 4 emergency water bottles on me at all times, which is good because it's hot.
It's a messenger bag of holding.
So-
It's got all this.
So yeah, I just tell them, I'm like, we need to be extra careful. We probably need to stay together. Make sure you can see everybody. Everybody have a buddy. Everybody get okay. We go 2 by 2s.
I'm kind of summoned by my buddy.
You're with me.
You have a built-in buddy. That's so nice.
Yeah, it's a soul tether.
Coby walks over to Kilroy and is like offering him his jacket. Like,
Hobby, no disrespect. I love you so much. You know I do. You're like a mother to me. You're like a second mother to me, for
Oh my
real.
God.
But I'm not gonna get a buddy. I'm gonna do this on my own. And like I don't need you people. And like I'm better than
Would you like a assistant?
Assistant. Now there's something I could
A
use.
sidekick?
Sidekick. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll volunteer. Everybody.
All right.
Here
There
we
we
go.
go. If you insist. Hey, can I have a water bottle, please?
Oh yeah.
Thanks.
Here you go.
And what's Darcinia doing on this trek?
Rolling her eyes.
Are you making a huff? Are you trying to get
Yes.
noticed by being fake, like dramatically unnoticed?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm stomping. I'm going, ah!
Brighton flutters up to Grimly. I think the diva wants attention.
Yeah, right. When does she not? Put it
The
in this.
grumpy one's complaining again.
Huh?
The grumpy one's complaining again.
When do
Am I the
not?
grumpy one?
I think you're the grumpy one, dude.
Me?
No, not you, the lizard.
Oh, I'm the fabric that holds this company together.
All right, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
You wanna? Hey, roll a persuasion check to see if you believe that you're the glue.
That's a nat 1. So there's some
So hold on.
internal demon stuff going on here.
There's 2 ways we can go with a nat 1. You're either completely absorbed in the self-delusion, or you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that's not true.
Let's go with I'm just a little delulu.
Okay, that's less crushing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my heart a little bit less.
No one else believes you, but you do, and that's important.
If this performing arts company is a costume with a tear, I am the needle and the thread.
You are neither of those things. You are a sentient being.
Oh, okay. Thank you, genius.
You're welcome.
So you bicker and squabble, and you make your way down the trail. Sid, were you going to say something?
I was just gonna say, I think that we're all important threads in this tapestry of friends.
Well, yeah, Sid, that's easy for you to say. You're like the most talented
God.
8-year-old in human history.
I'm 10.
All right, whatever.
Coby? You were doing something. I feel bad. You're going to offer Kilroy your jacket.
no, I think at this point he might have just gone back to the back. Just like if the exact physical manifestation of someone who wants to put in earbuds but left them at home.
Oh, hunched
like-
shoulders. Yeah, kind of descending into the hoodie. Yeah.
Ugh.
With deep sighs, Coby and the gang make their way down the path, and you begin to see in front of you a towering wall that's hundreds of feet high. And I say wall, but as you approach, you notice it's not actually a wall. What it is miles and miles wide and deep of storage cabinetry, upon which is placed the most random assortment of odds and ends, antiques, old guns, dolls on their side, and you see as you approach an old wooden sign painted with blood that says, "Welcome to the Labyrinth of Lost Props." If it ain't your prop, don't touch it.
Nobody touch any props. It's what Galinda would want.
I hear you, but those guns are calling my name.
The guns are enticing. Does the sign say "Do not touch"?
The sign says, if it ain't your prop, don't touch it.
Now,
And this is where you're going to fixate on it, I have a feeling.
I have a strong feeling.
There we go.
Now, boy,
Who is boy?
Kilroy.
Yes.
3 heads turn.
You.
3 young men.
Objects. Absolutely.
Even Brighton kind of gets uncomfortable with that.
I summon my otherworldly quill. This is your gun, isn't it?
That was my gun in a previous production,
That's
I
right.
think.
I scribbled Kilroy's name on the gun.
Okay.
I don't remember that show.
It was great. Brendan Lee was in it.
Is this a skill that Grimly has?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do tell. Fill us in.
Fine, I have
Don't just say crazy shit and then.
Check it. As an order of the scribe and one who works with books, I am able to instantly summon a quill inked up, ready to write, that I can bring into existence and out of existence at will. And I can write with it in any colors. That's pretty cool. I can create, like, if there's a spell somewhere, like I can like eat that stuff. It's great.
Whoa,
Yeah.
you can eat a spell. That's
And if
cool.
I want to erase stuff, I
Yeah.
go and it's gone.
So you use it. Okay.
So-
you write Kilroy's name on the butt of this gun? Is that right?
Can I lend a deception check to this since I'm bullshitting?
You know, I didn't expect you to do this. So, yeah, go for it. See if you
Since you
convince
offered.
this magical labyrinth.
I got a 16
That's pretty
plus 3, I think.
Okay, that's a 19.
Yeah,
That's
19.
pretty good. Oh, man, you fooled this labyrinth. Grimly, are you grabbing the gun? Well, you can't.
I
Let's
just
be very
wrote the
careful.
name on it.
You just wrote the name. We're
Don't
all-
grab that gun. It's not your prop. It's my prop
Right.
from the previous production. I did,
Correct. We're in
where I had
agreement.
the gun. So I'll grab it.
You put a hand gingerly on it. You grab the pistol. You pull it towards you. Make an investigation check for me.
Ooh. 11?
Okay. You're not sure if it's real or a prop gun. Could go either way. It looks fake.
Hey, Kilroy, where are you thinking right now?
You know, Hobby, in the theater, there's actually a term called Chekhov's gun, where, you know, if you present a gun in a story and it's there, you can't not fire it.
Okay, as your assistant, I am gonna suggest, and I'm gonna attempt a persuasion.
There you go.
I'm gonna suggest that you wait until it's the most dramatic part of today, so that whatever happens, it's really impactful. Because I don't think you want to waste that.
Could have one bullet.
discovery.
Great thinking, Hobby. I holster the gun.
No roll for that, yeah. Well done, well done. And as you holster that gun, you hear to your right a very old and wizened voice say, "Welcome to the secret 10th layer of hell, bad community theater. Ooh. This is the final punishment for all those who tread the boards poorly. Weep, actors, for you will find no applause here. Grieve, technicians, for no light is focused and every tool is broken. Wail, directors, for you will not be given the time frame nor the budget you need to accomplish your vision." And as these last words echo in your head, a hooded figure emerges from the shadows. He is bent, he is walking towards you, and he has midnight blue skin, and he stops in front of you, and he makes a very slow, a very knobby-kneed bow, and he says, "I am Dio Thespis. Welcome to the labyrinth of lost props. I will be your god. Come, come." And he begins to wander into the labyrinth.
I'm not going.
Oh,
That
God.
guy sounds just like me.
I'll be
I was
honest,
about to say, I thought you bond over being, like, old or whatever.
Jesus, like looking in a mirror, says Brighton over your shoulder.
I think we should follow him.
Drex has already started following him.
It's either that or shoot him.
Galinda's that way.
Is it dark?
Is
Did
it
he
dark?
say? Yeah. We can see fine.
You can see just fine.
Okay. Okay.
Is it dark in hell?
Is it dark in hell?
It's dark in here.
Is there a sun in hell?
Is there a sun in hell? No, there's a lot of fire and screaming.
Okay.
Okay. Hobby also begrudgingly follows again.
Choo-choo.
Choo-choo.
I'll follow.
All right.
follow, yeah.
The troop begins to follow into the dark, or not the dark, into the labyrinth. They said it wasn't dark. I'm so sorry. For some part of me is because I just want it to be dark. It doesn't need to be, like, at all. So as you begin to wander into the labyrinth, Dio begins to recount his time on Earth as an actor and what led him to be trapped in hell. Nobody asked. He's just kind of doddering and monologuing as he wanders down the hallways, and he leads you around corners, and you've got some time here. If you want to catch up, you can. But what I would like someone to make a luck check for the group. This is just a straight D20. This is going to determine how much time it takes you to get through the labyrinth and how much of this you have to listen to.
Good.
I nominate Kilroy.
Jesus, dude.
Hobby,
I'm the
Hobby's
craziest,
do
most
it.
dramatic guy.
I'll do it. I'll
Hobby
do
wants
it.
to do it. All right,
Hobby's
luck
gonna
check.
do
Yeah.
it.
As Kilroy's assistant.
Oh dear God.
Yes.
All right.
Let's go, Hobby.
Thank you, Hobby. All right.
Hobby.
Oh, hold this shit together.
Hobby.
So Hobby got a 9.
Okay, all right.
Uh,
So with the 9,
yeah.
it is taking you longer than you'd like, but you don't really know how long it's going to take. So really, the worst that's happened so far is you got to listen to this guy recount tales of shows past. He's one of those guys that's never really moved on from the last time he was a lead. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's past that age, but it's just not going well for him. And he said, you know, when I played Othello, and he goes on and on about how Othello was a good time for him and not for anyone else in the production. Everybody's still listening to this. And you reach a fork in the labyrinth. And Dio looks at you and says, come with me, let's go left. And he begins to go left. And you can choose to go left or you can abandon him here and go right. It's up to you.
Hey, Darcinia, Sid. Do you guys know that guy that looks like Driftwood? He's like an old guy who's with us. He's like an older guy. He's got a weird book.
Yeah.
Okay, if you get that guy to write your name on anything in here, and you say it's a prop from a previous show, you can have that thing
Oh dear God. Oh my
for
God.
free.
Darcinia, go ahead and make an insight check for me real quick. Jesus Christ. All right.
It's a dirty little 4.
Yeah, what Kilroy's telling you is not, it has to be true. There's no way it's not true about
I'm
this
nodding
labyrinth.
emphatically.
Yeah, he's igniting the worst parts of you. You are a bad
Yes.
pair.
So, like, a dress.
If you see a dress in here, and these are props, not costumes, so I don't think so. But if you see a dress in here, straight up, have that old, like, the guy who looks like Driftwood, have him write your name on it, and you can own that thing.
But what if he were to write it on, like, a person? Or, like, on, like, all of hell. Like, all of hell belongs to me, Darcinia Evans. Like, what do you think about that?
Darcinia, you always think so big. That's what I love about you. It's like you're such a dreamer.
They say I have a big head.
I'm still walking, are you guys?
It appears to be normal size.
Okay.
Can I make a history check
Sure.
to see if I recognize any props?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, hey, baby. I got a 24.
Whew. None of this is anything you particularly remember. You do notice that they are props. You notice their state that they're in. Most of them are in a bad way. None of them look particularly useful in any way.
Okay.
A lot of them are like cobbled together things. There's a lot of tape on things, a lot of bad paint. You notice little odds and ends that probably were used for specific shows, like a half-white mask, probably from Phantom, that sort of thing.
Okay. Well, that's a bust. Sorry. I keep walking.
I'm sick of hearing this dude talk. I'm going the other way.
All right. Kilroy starts to
What's this
confidently walk
fucking-
right.
Yeah, this is inside the actor's studio. I don't give a shit about this dude.
I'm gonna trot after Kilroy like a blind puppy.
Okay.
Brighton, would you check on the dear boy?
Yeah, I guess. And he takes off flapping.
I'm getting close.
Yeah, you really are.
Drex looks at it and goes, that is a weird G.
That's fair. You're nothing but fair, Drex. Always have been.
Are we all going right? Is that what we've
The
decided?
other guy went left.
The other guy went left.
Drex goes left.
Drex goes left.
no.
Oh, no.
Split the party. Split the party.
It's what you're supposed to do.
Party.
Oh, God.
That's right. That's right.
You want to go from one side to the other, see who's going where?
You gonna look one side to the other?
I'm at the crossroads, but I think it's gonna be left.
Think you're gonna go left? All right, you go left.
It's gonna be left.
I whisper.
I need to write this down. I'm just not realizing I will be fucked. I do.
You thought we'd do one thing.
You know, I honestly didn't know. Still threw me. All right. Kilroy and Darcinia.
But
Okay.
we'd all at least do the other thing.
It's true. All right. So who else is going left?
Oh God. So Kilroy and Darcinia went off by themselves.
On the
so
right.
far they're the
With
only.
Brighton. Brighton went
Brighton's
with
there.
them.
Dear. Habby's going for chaperoning.
To the right?
Yeah.
All right.
Abby, you're going right.
Yeah.
Out.
I know Brighton's lovely and wonderful, but I just feel like maybe an extra set of hands from an adult will be beneficial.
That's fair. All right, I'll go left then.
Okay.
And
All
take
right.
care of things this
All
way.
right.
All right, Grimly.
If you need
Grimley
anything,
goes left.
send a message.
Yeah, I can do that.
Grimley goes left. I think that's everybody. Sid, you didn't pick?
No, I whisper, hoping nobody hears me, theater mommy, and I follow Javi.
Do you mind if I make a quick perception check?
Yeah. See if you hear that. Yeah.
Randomly.
That's the fun stuff.
Just a 5. How about it?
So no.
Your secret's safe with.
Me.
You, yeah.
Okay.
So you take the fork, and some of you going left. What's up?
I want to hear.
Huh?
I'd like to hear it.
What'd you say?
I'd like to have heard that.
You want to hear it? Did you roll it?
I did.
What'd you hear?
13.
13?
He's going up.
Make a stealth check. We're gonna let the dice tell us what it is.
I got a 21.
On a D20?
I got 2 stealth, right?
Yeah, that's right. You're right.
Okay.
He's being a silly goof. He's doing a funny. Yeah.
Clearly it wasn't.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh, it's because Drex is literal. See, that's why you read the character dossiers. Yep. All right.
No, I meant it wasn't funny. No one laughed.
I hate all of this. All right, you didn't hear it.
Who's on first?
God. You didn't hear it. You walk left and right. We've split the party now. But never fear, as you wander around the corner, you find that it branches back into one central path.
Oh God. Jesus Christ.
That was stupid.
Oh my God. Oh, I haven't been this relieved in a long time.
Now, hold on. Sid, if it is you, what letter do you know how to draw?
Well, I would
Watch this. Just draw it again.
There are real friends, not imposters.
Okay.
Let's proceed.
All right.
You see in front of you a narrowing corridor. It is full of those storage lockers that you might see in like a gym locker room, and there are no padlocks on them. It is 60 feet long, and as you pass the lockers, anyone that wants to can make a perception check if you'd like to.
Yeah, I would like to.
Yeah, go for it.
I like to perceive.
I like to perceive, don't we all?
I like to perceive and be perceived. Oh, Poppy got a 9.
10.
A 9
loves a
and a
9.
cursed 10.
I'll do
Modified 20.
Modified 20.
Oh God.
What was this? Perception?
Yeah.
12.
12. Nobody else? Cool. All right. So, Drex, you and who else rolled high? Not Hobby, not Darcinia. Who else rolled?
I got 12.
You got 12?
That's not high.
All right. Drex, you see that the lockers are beginning to rattle, and you hear the whispers of voices from within them saying things like, I want to be Wesley from The Princess Bride.
This sounds like
you were Wesley last time. I want to be Anakin. Watch my Obi Annie spin. Watch it. I've got it.
there are people in the lockers.
Let's be pirates.
They sound like
Let's be pirates.
those two.
Obi Annie.
What?
I'm a Jedi.
There's people in the lockers. They sound like that one and that one arguing about who will be what in the show.
Can I
Well, we
investigate
wouldn't argue
the
with
lockers?
each other. We don't.
Yeah,
really
sure.
compete
Yeah,
for
we're the
roles.
leads every time.
Yeah. That's not what I meant. I meant you're.
I got a 14
You
on
play different roles.
investigation.
Got a
Maybe
14
different
on an
types.
investigation. You peer through the slats in the locker, and you see a bunch of prop swords beginning to shake violently. And go ahead and roll me a dexterity saving throw.
I have bad news.
Oh God.
14, though.
Okay.
All right. You managed to successfully, well, we're going to say that since you're an older gentleman, your book brother begrudgingly pulls you back, giving you a little extra dex bump as the lockers swing open and 20 animated prop swords come flying out and encircling you and start shouting about what character from the Princess Bride they are and which Jedi they are. And you are now being menaced by flying swords, and I need everybody to roll initiative.
Jesus Christ, Charlie.
All right, tell me what you get.
19.
19. That's Grimly. All right.
A gentle 3.
A gentle 3.
I'll tell you what, I'm doing a little bit better than last time. Hard 5.
Hard 5 for Kilroy.
Let's go.
All right.
Hobby's got an 11.
Hobby's got an 11. Okay.
23.
20. Whoa.
Okay.
Fuck. We have the best audience. All right.
And I got a 6.
Got a 6. All right, Sid. What about Drex?
Sid, how do you do it?
10.
10. Ooh, a nice solid 10 for Drex. All right, we are going to start with Coby. You see these swords that begin to encircle you and pair off into fencing pairs, and they're beginning to menace you nerdily, but still menacing.
Fencing each other?
No, fencing you. They're
Huh.
in pairs.
There are pairs of them.
Yeah. Well, there's 20 of them. There's a lot. It's fine. Go ahead.
Wonderful. 60-foot corridor, essentially.
60-foot corridor. Mhm.
Great.
It's wide enough to allow you to stand 2 deep with the swords around you.
Heroically? Coby's-
Heroically, back to back, side by side, whatever you want to do.
No. Heroically, it's all in the tone. Coby is going to hide.
We love our rogues, don't we, folks?
As a bonus, would you like me to
Yeah,
stealth
go
it?
ahead and
Great.
go ahead and do that stealth roll, bud.
Absolutely. 17?
Yeah, you're hidden. You
Fantastic.
disappear. You become one with the shadows. You melt away
Into a locker.
into a locker. You pull it shut. Only your eyes peeping out from the slats.
And then as an action, can I make a check?
Can you make a check? Yeah. What do you want to check on?
I want to know if there's a golden snitch among them. No, I want to know, are there any weak swords? Are there any
swords? You're looking
plastic
for-
lightsabers versus
Yeah.
their
Go
metal
ahead, give me a
sabers? I
perception
want to go
check.
after the one with the limp. That's a 2 plus.
That's a 2. You got a big old 2.
Plus 1.
Plus 1. These are the scariest swords. They might as well be dripping with poison and menace. You've never heard such evil nerds talking about what they're going to kill you all, and they're going to do it violently. These swords are bad. They're bad dudes.
Yeah, he's good in here. It's just the right for here, for now, for good.
So Coby's hiding.
Sitting.
Coby's hiding.
For the dramatic moment, was it? Great.
Grimly, you're up.
Okay. How many people are in the swords?
What the fuck did you just say?
How many of
So
us...
Brighton's nose begins bleeding. A book's nose begins bleeding. Ink.
Actually.
How many of them? I'm sorry.
Are enmeshed, perhaps in proximity of... I know they're
Sure.
perhaps near me.
Right. There are. There's about 4 near you currently.
And who...
What?
Do I need to clarify?
Say anything that makes sense. Grimly. Grimly, use your words.
Are we next to the swords?
Yes.
All of us.
Yes.
100% of us
Yeah.
are
The
next to
swords
the
are near you. You're near the swords.
So I'm not casting fireball.
Oh my God, no. Oh my God, no. No.
We've learned.
Oh dear God.
We've learned.
With that established, there's
Do it
nothing
anyway.
I can do to help.
Oh God. Oh my God.
Oh no.
Oh, dear.
Oh no.
I would like to take the disengage action.
Oh, my.
All right.
Just hold your
All right.
turn.
You can do that. You can take disengage.
Can't wait for that dramatic moment.
And then I will use my movement to
Sure.
move 20 feet away from the swords.
All right.
Let's make it 25.
Let's make it a good 25. So you get 25 feet away from the swords. Great.
And I'm going to say, Brighton,
Yeah.
be
what?
a doll.
Okay.
Help Sid.
Fine.
I'd like
He's a good boy. He's fine.
to call for Brighton to, for their turn, use help for Sid.
Whatever the boy needs, you know I'll help him. And he puts a bookmark in, like turning a hat backwards.
That's so cool.
He
Oh,
goes
man.
sport mode to help Sid. All right, Grimly, that's you. Next are going to be the swords. The swords are going to attack. Now, they're not all going to attack at once. They're going to attack. We're going to see who's closest to. We're going to say they are going to attack Hobby. So they're going to make an attack.
Yeah, you know what.
So that is a 22 to hit. Does that hit you?
Oh, yeah.
You take 17 piercing damage as these nerd wiener ghosts start pricking you with their ends, talking about how they studied their capoeira. And they are, oh man, they suck. I really hate them. I made some real losers.
Oh, dear God.
They take it and say, haha, have at you. And you hear runny noses somehow. And you know that these are children who should not be allowed in the weapons closet. And that's their turn. Moving on now. Hobby, it's your turn. You get to return fire.
Can I ask some questions?
Sure, you can ask
so
as many as
these
you
swords,
want.
are they like totally sentient, more or less?
Roll an arcana check for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't like to give everything away.
Well, no, okay, that's fair. I got a 12. Hard to say.
On a 12, well, that's better than just average. It's not super high, but what you can learn with a 12 arcana is that these don't feel like the smartest things. You're not sure if they're possessed fully of spirits. You don't really know, but they don't seem that bright or really.
They're actors.
Okay.
They're actors. Yeah.
Psst, Hobby, do they feel pain?
I feel pain. I'm just.
You're holding up bloody wounds.
I'm about to.
Hobby's gonna try and cast Dispel Magic.
Great, do that. What do they have to do? They roll some kind of save?
Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range.
Mm-hmm.
Any spell of a 3rd level or lower on the target.
Okay. They're going to act as one creature, so they'll all make the save.
For each spell of 4th level or higher target. I don't actually know. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. On a successful check, the spell ends. So their DC would
10
be.
plus the spell's level.
It's a 3rd level, so it's 13.
13. They have to beat a 13. Okay. All right. So 6 of these swords clatter to the ground and are out of commission. The other 14
They are
save.
magic, okay.
And what else? You got any bonus actions? Anything like that?
Can I?
If it says bonus action.
Yeah, I don't really know that that's anything I've got up my sleeve that's gonna do any good.
Yeah.
Somebody's
It's a
trying to
good
tell me
idea.
something. Somebody's trying to tell me something.
Yeah, inspiration. As a bard, you are able to give
I
out.
would love to give a little inspiration. Who's next in initiative?
Who's next in initiative? That would be Drex.
Drex? Oh, dear God. Okay.
Oh, Lord.
He doesn't care about anything I've ever said. I look at Drex and I go, hey, don't touch those. I'm trying to speak like he does. I'm trying to get to like a level he knows.
I get it. That's very good.
Swords are dangerous.
And what dice are you giving him as your inspiration? What's your what die do you give him?
That's
D8.
I believe it is
I
a
think
D8.
it is a D8.
It's at the top. I saw it.
Oh, where? Oh.
Hold down.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, a D8.
Welcome to the loading screen of D&D.
Yeah, there you go. You get a D8. All right, cool. Good job, Hennan. All right, cool. Drex, your turn. I'm excited for whatever this is.
I'm going to wild shape into an ape.
Hell yeah. Okay. So you wild shape into an ape?
Yep.
That happens.
Then I'm going to throw rocks at the swords.
All right. Go ahead and make your attacks. You get more than one or just the one?
2 attacks.
Two attacks. Love it.
That is an 11.
That's an 11. That does not hit.
Second attack is a 21.
That hits. Second attack hits. For
Just
sure.
like Fight Call.
Just like Fight Call.
That is 9 bludgeoning damage.
9 bludgeoning damage. You break 2 swords. That is 12 swords left. They're not very strong. There's just a lot of them.
Rock does beat scissors.
Oh, God.
Yeah!
Oh, God.
Except all you hear.
Drex!
Except all anyone hears is. "Ooh, ah, ooh." I am a big monkey.
You are a big ape. That's true. Okay, cool. Sid, your turn.
Okay. So how close are they to me?
There is a group of 4 menacing you currently.
Okay, and I guess within a 10-foot cube, how many are there?
You can hit all 4. They're real tiny. They're fencing swords. They're
Oh yeah,
broadswords,
I meant, are those are the only ones near me? Or
Yeah,
those
yeah,
4?
you can hit those 4.
Okay. I don't know if I want to do that.
You do have the help action from
Yeah.
the.
Yeah.
Brighton's like, you got it, kid. If you can
Believe
do
in
anything as
yourself.
cool as that S, you've got this.
Okay, I think I'm really mad that they hurt Theater Mommy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I would like to try to use Fey Presence.
Fey Presence, what does that do? That sounds
You
scary.
make all creatures within a 10-foot cube to make a save against your spell save DC, and if they fail, they'll be frightened or charmed by you.
Give me.
I'm already charmed by you, Sid.
Oh. I'm actually just going to tell you this. They cannot be frightened.
But can they be charmed?
No.
Okay.
Swords are too stupid to be charmed
These
or
swords
frightened.
are real wieners.
Okay, then I won't do a monologue from the Princess Bride to try and charm her.
I want Sid to do it anyway. I think we want to hear the monologue.
No, I don't know one. It was.
Whoa.
We'll pretend, yeah.
I painted myself into a corner.
We'll pretend it's awesome. Do you want to do anything else? You didn't do that, by the way. I'm letting you know that.
Okay.
I'm very benevolent.
I think I also might disengage and just go run behind an
Cool.
adult.
All right, cool. You take the disengage, you go to hide behind Grimly. I love it. And you move.
Brighten
What's your
help.
movement? What's your movement speed? Do you know?
30.
30. Okay, do you want to use the 25 and get right up with Grimly?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, okay. So you join Grimly as you continue your escape. Moving on from there, we got Kilroy.
Fuck yeah, baby. First, I pull my gun.
All right.
And I
my
look,
God.
I look very lovingly at it.
Sure.
I'm picturing this. You know how in anime there's a split second of
Yeah.
internal monologue. I'm going.
Everything gets real slow.
On one hand, this is a very dramatic moment. But on the other hand, this is a very confined space, and I don't know if I can shoot swords. So I'm putting the gun away wisely for Kilroy. And
Teasing us with the gun.
I'm entering a rage. I
Okay.
don't like seeing Theater Mommy hurt
Yeah.
either. That's fucking unacceptable.
What does it look like when Kilroy goes into a rage? Give us that rage.
Okay, good. I came up with a line. Hey, assholes! Remember me from the audition? I'm the motherfucker who got the role!
Yeah, make an intimidation check,
Hell
too.
yeah,
I think these nerds.
10 plus 6, 16.
Cool, 16. One of the ghosts, or one of the swords pees its pants. The sword is peeing. You don't know how, but the sword is peeing.
Yeah. And then I'm pulling my Morning Star, which
Oh,
is,
okay.
and for flavor text, my Morning Star is a local theater award for best kiss.
Incredible.
And I'm gonna whoop some sword ass, baby.
You hear one of the swords go, I didn't know they gave that out. And you start whooping ass,
Yeah.
make your attack roll.
They don't.
You get 2 attacks, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, you
when
do.
I'm in a rage, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that is a D12, my man. Roll a D20.
Oh, good catch there.
That's why he's been rolling so low on that.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever you add to attack.
Of course. Strength.
You add +3 as well because of the Morning Star.
Oh my God. Okay, let me do some math real quick.
This game just keeps getting cooler.
It does.
That's like numbers? Where are my
17?
numbers at? All right. 17? Yeah, that hits.
Cool.
All right,
And
roll
then
your
let me-
second attack.
It's another.
Another 17. Great.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, both hit. Roll your damage.
You got it. D8.
All
5.
right, 6 damage. Roll it again for your second attack.
Plus 3 attack, right?
Yeah. No. That's the damage. It does the D8 +1.
Okay,
So that'd be 9. So you did 15 damage. Cool.
Love it.
You destroy one sword and you badly hurt another one. They clatter to the ground. Bang, bang. And you hear one of them go, I want to win best kiss. Maybe I'll find my
like these, baby.
Maybe I'll find my Padme one day. All right,
guy's a
I was
fucking
16.
sicko. Yeah,
okay?
thank you. Kilroy.
Kilroy. We're down to 10 swords. We're moving on. Darcinia with that crisp and clean 3.
So I have a rapier. I'm gonna say that it's like one of those little, the things you get where you put like the cat claws in and you punch them. It's like a self-defense keychain.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah, all pink.
For flavor, sure, totally.
Yeah. I'm gonna whip that out.
You're gonna brandish it against these
I'm
nerd
gonna whip
swords.
that out
Yeah.
and loudly say, I learned stage combat 3 years ago, and you're always auditioning. So, I'm gonna
Make your attack.
I'm gonna make my attack. That's not great. That's a 10.
Okay. That misses.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. So I do have I think I have a bonus action.
You sure do. You're a rogue, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got some bonus actions.
I'm gonna get out of there. I'm gonna disengage.
You're gonna disengage as well? All right,
Yeah.
use your cunning action to disengage. How far down are you moving?
As far away as I can get.
All right. Cool. So you go down the hall. Waiting to hear his speed. Doesn't matter. We're back up at the top of the initiative order with Coby.
Fantastic. Well, a quick question.
Sure.
The
those.
blue-skinned guide, is it Dio?
Diothespis.
Diothespis. Is he still around?
He is shuffling his way out of the hallway at the other end.
Incredible. How fast is he, out of curiosity?
Well,
Are we
pretty darn
getting
fast.
Left behind?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Wonderful. Then first, if there is a sword, like, is the one that stabbed Hobby still around?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Fantastic. We're
Yeah,
going
get
to go
some
for that
revenge.
one.
Sure, do it. And you're coming from hide, so that's
I'm
going to be a sneak attack.
coming from
over there.
hid.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? That's a
If
good
you
one.
don't mind.
I don't
I
mind.
also have a short sword, but it's one of those. You know, when you do strike and you've
Sure.
got the long-handled magnet.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's like that.
You got a long
Yeah.
magnet to pick up screws
Sort
and
of
stuff.
a piercing. It's got,
Covered
maybe
in,
has a screw or two
covered
at the
in
end of
Phillips
it.
head drywall screws pointing out. Yeah.
Precisely. For a total of 13.
That hits.
Fantastic.
Roll your sneak attack.
Oh, that's many.
That
There's
is a lot more.
There is
yeah.
a couple of those. I'm gonna have to re-roll.
It's from hiding.
one
You're
of
within 5
these.
feet of an ally for sure.
So that is a total of 14 damage.
Oh yeah, for sure. You
Yeah?
take out another couple swords. You hurt the ones who hurt Hobby, and that leaves us with 8 swords left.
Fantastic.
And,
And
good
then
job, good turn.
he is also going to quick cunning action, bonus action, disengage.
Sure. Yeah. Everybody's just like, nah, dog.
We're theater people.
This show has to go on, you guys. Oh my God.
That's true. That's true.
I'm telling you nothing.
In the direction of Diothespis, so sort of out, if necessary.
You dip and dodge, you take to the shadows, you do what you're best at, which is to be ignored, right? You like to fly into the darkness and go undetected, and you do just that. And you make your way out of that. Next, Grimly.
Perfect.
You've made your disengage. You're headed out.
One less person in the group.
I'm going to cast Message, my
Okay.
cantrip, on Dio.
Mhm.
And I'm going to say, Dio, my boy.
Well, who's this?
You.
How did you get this number?
You think it'd be me, wouldn't it?
Ah, it sounds just like me.
Anyway.
Am I talking to me? Have I lost it? Has hell finally got to me?
Dio, you've got about to the count of 1 to get your ass back here before I blast you to Kingdom Come.
I don't take lightly to being threatened me. I'm going to keep walking.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, you should try it.
Why?
This is literally like arguments.
Just get out of the hallway is my advice. Just get out.
Oh? Well, I hadn't considered it.
Most people don't. Most people don't think about, should I just leave?
All right.
Most people think, especially when you deal with adventures, it's like conflict means we gotta fight. Sometimes, why do it, you know? Maybe it's a waste of time.
Dio, we need to sit down and have a cup of tea sometime.
Well, if you're me, that'll be possible.
End broadcast. Guys, Dio says...
You hear one final thought, was that a podcast? And then
Dio says we could just leave. I'm out of here. And I'd like to continue towards the same door that
there you
Dio...
go, you do. All right. Next is the swords. Who's left in the hallway? Who's not leaving?
I'm not leaving.
They're going to go for Kilroy.
Yeah.
They're going to make an attack roll on Kilroy. What's your AC, my man?
17.
That's gonna be 2 hits and a miss.
Okay.
Great. They're gonna roll some damage here.
Hit me.
Well, I pre-rolled it, so you're gonna take 19 piercing damage,
Yep.
and then another 18 piercing
Oh,
damage.
Jesus. Okay.
You see a group of them go in and start swish, swish, stabbing,
Yeah.
swish, swish, stab, and they start talking about how that's really gonna get like a lot of impressive comments from the girls they know at youth group
Yeah.
on Wednesday night. You hear that in a very
You
deviated
guys are
step.
such losers. that
No,
you are
you're the
ma-
one getting stabbed by a sword. Snip, 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 snip. Stab, 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 stab.
You are so pathetic. You are making me sad to kill you.
Now remember, you're gonna take half of that because you're in a rage.
Oh yeah.
So you're shrugging a lot of it off. They are
Okay,
staring.
okay.
They are staring at you, and you are taking this. And if you want to make another intimidation check, I will let you.
Yeah, I want to make another.
Make another one, man.
In fact, can I do my daunting roar? You said they
Yeah,
could get,
do it, do
Okay,
it.
they couldn't.
Well,
get
they can't be frightened.
scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can try to intimidate them.
Okay, cool. Well, daunting roar then. Oh yeah! Stanislavski, bitch!
Some of the rest of the swords pee. They fly back into their lockers. You've deanimated the spell. And as you wander out of the hallway, you hear a clattering as the 2 that were chasing you out of the hallway clatter to the ground. All you had to do was leave the hall.
I knew it.
Brains over brawn every time.
I cock my gun and I point it at the blue guy.
See, this is what I thought
Oh
would
my
happen
God.
much earlier on.
God.
What the fuck?
Hey,
Oh
buddy.
my God.
What kind of game is this?
The voices, they're coming from everywhere. What do you mean, what kind of game is this?
You're leading us into traps now.
That's my
these
job.
dork swords.
That's my job. You see, he's peeing. I'm meant to keep you here as long as I can.
Yeah, well, don't do that anymore. Let us out.
Fine. You've bested my puzzle.
Damn, it takes a true genius, I guess, to best a riddle like that.
He leads you out of the labyrinth. You all begin to leave. You find yourself in front of a large savanna, tall grass blowing gently. You see a low blue fog rolling across the savanna. And as Dio goes to leave, he goes to join you, whether you want him to or not. He's that kind of guy. But you see that as you were headed out of the labyrinth, there were hallways and hallways of porcelain dolls as you left, just in disrepair. They're haunting, the stuff of nightmares. If you've seen one, you know exactly what I'm talking about in a prop closet. They just don't look right. You see the dolls begin hopping off and shambling forward, and they begin to grab Dio and drag him back into the labyrinth. And he goes, no, it's not time. And then the labyrinth cuts short. And as you do, you see that he slowly begins to become one of the porcelain dolls, and you're out of the labyrinth.
Chilling.
I don't want to think about that anymore
Is he
than
okay?
right now.
He's dead.
Guys, I'm
You want to roll
kinda
an
wondering if maybe
investigation check, Sid? You want to know if
God.
he's okay?
No, Sid, no, don't
Maybe
go
I
back.
should.
No, Sid.
No, Sid.
I'm about to use a persuasion on this child.
Yeah.
4.
4? He's just fine.
Oh, God.
He's having tea with the dollies. He's great. He's never been better.
Drex does explicit. He's dead.
Drex tells Sid he's dead.
Oh my God.
Do you
You're
guys
so
think I just
silly.
like should have shot him and like put him out of his misery, or like now I'm kind of wondering.
No, guys, he's fine. I looked.
He's literally in hell.
Yeah. Well,
So are we. Yeah.
We are not fine.
all right.
Also, the sign was lying.
What sign?
The one at the front. And Drex just starts pulling shit out of his pockets that he's been stealing.
The whole time he wrote me a note. He said he's pocketing shiny
He
things.
wrote me a note.
He wrote me a note. He wrote me a note.
Check yes or no. Can I
teacher,
do this?
teacher. Yeah, check yes or no. I was like, you got it, bud. Yeah, the sign was a lie. Yeah. Sign was a lie. It's always a lie. It's hell. What do you want? So, like I said, there is a large cliff at the end of a savanna. At the top of the cliff, you see a large, very grotesque-looking, in disrepair theater with a large sign that also says opening night and a bunch of fanning spotlights into the sky. Or the ceiling, if hell has a ceiling, which I guess it does. It's my world. It has a ceiling.
Can I try to read what's on the marquee? Is there
Yeah.
like a show title on the marquee?
Sure.
Perception?
Sure.
Okay, that's gonna be a 15.
That's a 15. Sign says opening night, one night only. Can I get the suggestion of a name of a play?
Oklahoma.
I heard Ahmed Best.
We're gonna pretend we didn't hear it.
This is a theater.
No.
Wait a second.
Anybody else on this side of the room? This side sucks.
It can be
Let's
fake.
settle it
It
on
can
over
be a
here.
fake play.
Creatively fertile? What do you
Yeah. What was it? Susical.
Susical in
Opening
hell.
night of Susical
Yeah.
in hell.
Yep,
Yeah, a hellish play. if ever
Hobby's
I've
getting
heard.
on that stage. Hobby is finding a way to get on that stage.
Hey, is there a big line for Susical in hell?
No, there's not a big line for hell.
Didn't even have to
Susical.
roll.
In fact, as you've journeyed through, you've noticed how kind of empty hell is for how much you have
That's
gone
because people
through.
are inherently good.
Yeah, that's a good sign, right? It means like generally people don't end up here.
We cut back to Hickpack for a second to the Hub City Performing Arts somewhere, and Jade's heart breaks. She doesn't know why, but somewhere she knows Sid is going through more, and she can't help him. And we flash back.
They said this level of hell is only for actors and theater people.
And generally, actors and theater people are great human beings, so
Yeah, no problems
they
there.
never end up in hell, of course.
Everyone knows this.
Out of 7, I'd give us a 4.
That's not bad.
I don't really know what that is entailing.
So
Okay.
you
Not bad.
Hobby's booking it to this
booking
marquee.
it. You guys are making it through. You're
Going.
in the tall grass now. As you make it into the mist, you begin to see shades popping up that look like the people popping up. And each time one comes up, they don't make eye contact with you. They just kind of look into the middle distance, and they're whispering something, and then they disappear. And you see that in every little cloud of mist as you wander through the grass.
I cast prestidigitation.
What do you press to digitate?
Some wind to get rid of this freaking fog.
It does not dissipate. It's
Okay.
magic fog.
I think Hobby is humming different songs from Susical to try and see if anybody like jumps into. Oh, the things you can
You see
Anything
suddenly in
or
front of your
things
face a shade
can
pops
come.
up, and you see it's a downcast furball just looking at the ground. And if you really lean in and listen, you can hear him going, "Line?
Oh no! Oh no!
Line?
Oh God!
Does anybody know my line?
Just improvise.
No, please.
God,
Please don't
okay.
tell him to do that.
Line?
God. No.
All right, all right.
Not making eye contact, sort of out of focus. This is how most people appear to me.
Suddenly, a shrouded figure jumps up and grabs you by the lapels. Roll a contested strength contest for me.
Ooh, hell. A 10.
Cool. This person got a 16. They throw you to the ground, and they whip back their hood, and it's Galinda Glitterbeard, the stage manager. She is a 5-foot dwarven woman with a large black bushy beard, and it has silvery strands in it that looks like starlight, and she holds her stage hammer to your throat, the one that she uses to fix the screws that are left out, and the one that she uses to pry out old nails, and she looks at you and she goes, "Are you really into the fucking illusion, my man? Tell me who you are."
Oh my God, Galinda!
We found Galinda.
Hobby?
There she is.
Drex?
Hello.
Darcinia?
Sid, do the S.
Oh, okay, look at this.
Sid, it is you! You're here!
Oh my God, Galinda! We were so worried. We all jumped down that big portal hole. We met a very strange man. I was beaten
You
up
ran
by
into
some
Dio Thespis. Did you get out of the labyrinth? You
Yeah.
obviously did. You're here. Nobody took anything, did you? You didn't take any props that don't belong to you?
I did.
I
Well,
would
it is
never.
hell, so they were probably ill-gotten, so you're probably fine.
I would never do that.
Okay.
I would never even think about it for a second.
All right, quit trying.
Hey, hold
so
up.
hard.
Just to clarify,
Shoot.
you recognized everybody in this whole party except for me?
Which one are you?
Kilroy Cindermane? Kilroy
Kilroy has a
Cindermane.
gun.
I've been in like every single... I've been in
I
every
don't-
single production.
Oh, you're the tall singing one, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
the
yeah,
tall
whatever.
singing one.
Anyway,
What are you doing down here?
well, I don't know. A couple of them grabbed me, threw me down a portal. I had to do some fancy footwork with my mace. Had to smite a meteor. I took on some wraiths. I ran into these people that never learned their lines.
How'd you survive the fall damage?
I kind of rode a wraith to the ground.
What does that mean?
Well, it's a wraith, right? It's a floating head and some wisps of ethereal energy. So I grabbed a hold and wrote it down. I wrestled it to my will.
Got it.
Oh my
Keeping that one
I
in
said,
the logs
you will
for later."
obey me.
Oh my God.
That's a stage manager's duty, you know? Wrangle them into shape. Keep them on track. Make sure they learn their lines.
I was Henry Hill in My Fair Lady. Did you see My Fair Lady?
Again, you're talking to me with a familiarity I don't like. I don't know you, dude. If this is flirting, it's going terrible.
I assure you, ma'am, this is not flirting. I'm just
Okay.
so struck
You
by
say
the
so.
fact that you...
Everybody
Don't
wants a
even know
piece
who
of the
I am.
glitter beard.
We should leave.
Oh, yeah, we should get out of here. So, you see, she wrangles in her cloak for a second and pulls out like 2 rubies on a chain. She's like, these are infernal rubies. We need a 3rd one to get the fuck out of here back for opening night. Sound good? Let's go. And they begin walking up a hill.
In step. Absolutely.
Hey, that's an alarm, bedtime. All right, and she begins walking up the staircase path up towards the theater.
Oh yeah, Kobe's like falling into line. Like there's like an immediate shift where it's like, oh, finally someone in charge. Okay, great, and it's just like right behind, like, oh good, like someone who
Glenda's
has it.
definitely
Like,
in charge.
oh, perfect. There's literally nothing else to worry about now.
So you make your way to the theater.
How long has it been
How long has it been?
since the maze?
Since the maze? It's been a while.
Okay.
It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while.
Can I get a number?
Longer than you would have liked, but hell's kind of weird.
Has it
So
been
you're-
3 hours?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm no longer an ape.
You're no longer an ape. You come out of wild
I
shape. That's
forgot you were an ape.
Who can forget classic wild shape ape to rock throw? I couldn't.
Yeah,
It's a
I
true
should-
combo.
I should also add that my disc is no longer with us.
Thank you.
I assumed it probably vanished
Yeah.
at some point.
Right.
It was with us for the maze, but then I don't know what happened.
You make it into the Grand Theater. It's in disrepair. They're opening for Seussical. You walk in. There's a bunch of like Seussian set pieces. You know, a lot of curves in a Seuss set. A lot of curves and like weird perspective. A lot of colors. But it's all in disrepair. It's falling apart. It's badly constructed. Drex, it's probably driving you up a wall.
Drex starts fixing it.
Yeah, Drex. And on the stage, elevated stage, sitting on a throne made of rickety 4x8 platforms and a weird bunch of cargo blocks, rehearsal blocks, is a large pinstripe-suited demon. He wears, it's just bright red. He kind of has these huge sloping up horns, and in the middle is a silver circlet, and in that is the ruby. And he says, welcome to opening night. Ugh. Yeah, you get it.
Drex goes, Hobby, he needs water.
Oh my God, I have 2 more. Okay, you can have, if you want one of them, I can give you one of them.
Can Kobe go for the circlet?
Yeah,
Great.
let's see. We'll call this. Do you want to make this a sleight of hand?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Fast hands.
Yeah, there you go.
If you were to put a name, like an ability on it.
Oh, can I assist?
That's a natural 1. So with advantage with the
Yeah, with advantage.
Yeah,
with the help.
yeah.
Actually, hold on. Wait. This is a big roll because if you do this, we're gonna skip a lot. So I'm gonna pull out one of my favorite things.
That's what I like to hear.
You've been granted advantage with the mega dice. You may go in the front here and roll it.
Never messed up a mega dice roll before.
Now, I want to let you know it's against his perception. He rolled a 19. He got a 19.
Anybody see it? Anybody see it?
You're gonna kick
This
it?
is long.
So 13.
13.
What do you add? What do you add to sleight of hand?
For a sleight of hand, at least 7 or something.
Hopefully.
10.
That's a 23.
23.
Fast hands.
Good God.
Coby, you, someone who does their work in silence and secret out of sight of others, you take this opportunity. Describe how you get this ruby out the circlet, my man.
Oh. Oh, I think it's just like you have long crowbar,
Sure.
short
Right.
pry bar. Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Just immediately like walks in. Mine says like Galinda's here.
Sure.
She's like, here's 2 out of 3. Find the third one.
Yeah.
Easy. We look in. It's there. It's like a roll, cartwheel, handspring to get enough height, like while they're still laughing.
So you
and there's
Yoda
just, like, coming
flipped
down.
away. Yeah. And you pry it out.
Just kicks off.
Time slows down. Ruby flips, 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 flips.
Hey.
Galinda with the 2 rubies. Smash. And then a portal opens up. And you can see the pit.
Oh my God.
You can exit. Oh, but I'm going to say you have to act now because otherwise he's going to try to get out.
We gotta go.
Can I pull my gun?
Yeah, pull your gun.
All right.
Pull your gun. Pull your gun.
I'm gonna unload a clip in this
All right.
motherfucker.
Yeah. You pull the trigger as many times. Make an attack roll first.
Okay. Oh no! Oh, 18.
An 18.
Oh, no, 18.
Great. Well,
Oh, plus
it's
5.
a bubble gun. So it's a prop gun.
Yeah.
It was in the Labyrinth of Lost Props. Iridescent bubbles pop out.
I would like to assist.
There you go. What do you
by
want to do?
I want to cast Prestidigitation.
Yeah.
So each of the bubbles, when they pop, are so loud.
Deafening
So loud.
booms. And we all know demons have really sensitive hearing.
Yeah.
Big ears?
Now my sensitive ears! And he starts soft shoeing as, in between, bubbles, they're popping, they're making loud noises. You all escape. Portal closes, rubies shatter, and you're
Can I-
safely back at Hickpack.
Drex wants to do something.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
I want to make a giant rock fall out of the portal on top of.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
All right.
I love D&D. Let's do it. How do you do that?
Mold Earth.
Mold Earth again? Yeah. I love Mold Earth. It's the best. Yeah, break the ceiling, my man. Do it. The earth responds to your literal ways and begins to crack and fall. And as he looks up, he goes, oh, no, not again. And smash! And you're never going to find out what happened the first time.
Alan Rickman thing going on.
Yeah, a little bit. And you get out, and it's back, and it's opening night. And then we begin. I want to give you each a chance to tell me what you are doing as opening night begins. You're back, hairspray opens. You all get there. Jade is overjoyed. She passes out in a chair.
I'm tending to Jade.
You're tending to Jade.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
She needs help.
As always, I'm taking tickets, logging the people that come in, logging the people that go out, logging the people on the stage, logging the people off the stage.
Brighton sighs and stands at attention beside you, waiting for anything exciting to happen.
This will be important one day, Brighton.
You've said that for 150 years.
And I'll say it for 50 more.
What is Sid doing as opening night begins? You want to describe your performance? What are we doing?
Well, I think when I'm backstage, I'm just kind of doing some push-ups.
Yeah. very
And
cute.
when I'm on stage, I'm kind of phoning it in because I can't stop thinking about how I ran away instead of trying to help my friends.
We go backstage during intermission. What is Sid doing? More push-ups?
Yeah, I'm trying to get strong so I don't do it again.
Jade is wandering by and she sees you doing, I'm going to say, anxious, frantic push-ups.
Yeah, I don't weigh much, so it's not that hard.
And I'm going to say they're the kid kind, where it's like really wide elbows.
Wide stance.
And she comes and she pulls up a stool and she sits down and she just sits with you for a moment and lets you do that. And at a moment she clears her throat and she puts her tea down. She's got a refill. And she says, are you okay, Sid?
Big time.
Yeah.
You want to roll a persuasion check on that one?
Maybe deception or
Deception?
Oh, a deception?
Yeah, deception's better.
Okay, 9.
She comes and says, if you allow me to, I'd like to give you a hug. You're doing great. If you allow, you don't have to.
Okay. And then I hug her before she can get to me.
She doesn't immediately grab because she realizes how tight it is, and then she hugs back. And she says, just remember, you are doing something that is very hard to do, which is to stand in front of people and make them feel better for a little bit. This world is hard. You're very brave, Sid. And she tussles your hair and then, like, tries to get out of the hug, and then she lets it last. Sid, you've got to be on the stage. Sid, you're going to miss your cue. Sid. My God, you're like a vice. What are you, made of mithril? What is this? I'm going to crack my exterior.
I let go.
I'm just kidding. You can hug me anytime. What is Coby doing?
Beaming.
Beaming.
I mean, in his spot, that would be somewhere between the, top of the cyc and a couple of lights, like just kind of hanging off of a railing. Doesn't have to do anything for like all of the first act. Doesn't have to do anything for intermission. Is a little nervous about what changes Drex has made, but otherwise, like,
Fixed.
just sort of West Side Storying off a railing of some kind.
You watch the show. You've done a good job.
Yeah. And I don't have to be in charge.
And you're not in charge.
Yeah.
Everything a kid like Coby could want. He's back home. And Hobby, what's Hobby doing?
Hobby is, she's sat in the front row, and she's just mage handing different costume, like, hiccups, hair, just going, like, while they're on stage. the performance is going on, and she's just intermittently like, okay, you gotta
You see an
fly away,
ensemble
you've got
member
just,
is
like,
nervously fidgeting behind you, trying to grab something they need.
I just mage handed over.
Oh, holy shit! A stagehand with mage hand.
Have we thought of this? Has anyone thought of this?
Dungeon Magic.
You've heard of Elf on the Shelf.
Tagline right there.
But this is ridiculous.
Stage hands with mage hands. Put that on the poster.
All right, that's on a t-shirt. We'll sell them tomorrow. Y'all come back, get some t-shirts.
Disclaimer: we will not have T-shirts.
We won't actually have t-shirts. It's just a fun bit. It's just a fun bit. But you do that, much to the chagrin of the actors who knew exactly where they put it. But they also have a slight smile because they know that should they need anything, you are there for them. And that this is much Hobby's theater as it is Hub City's. And Drex, we'll come back to you two. But Drex, what is Drex doing?
I don't know. I had an idea, but
It's okay.
it's up. I need another player's permission. Sid, I would have liked to have noticed you being afraid of the swords. Yes?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. And you look like you feel guilty about that. Great. At some point, Drex wants to come up to you and go, kid, you look upset. Drex thinks it's because you ran away from the swords. That is the smart move. Swords are dangerous.
There's a big sign behind him that says safety first.
It's on fire.
It's on fire. Yeah.
In my people, when we see danger, we should run away. You are intelligent. You have good safety skills. And then Drex just turns around and starts blowing shit up for pyrotechnics for footloose.
Hey, give me a nature check for your pyrotechnics.
Yeah.
I want them to go well. Well, they might not. All right.
Can I get advantage?
Yeah.
Cool.
Why not? There's plenty of people to help you here.
That's much better.
That's much better. It always is.
It's a modified 20.
Modified 20. People afterwards, as they're standing outside, as you slink by, cleaning up, doing your normal after-show duties, you hear them talking about how they've never seen such a bombastic production of Hairspray. They didn't know that there could be so many fireworks and like explosions in the middle of the ending number.
The giant can of Hairspray was like with fire.
Yeah.
Fixed.
Yeah, Coby off stage. Gorm's trying to keep it from toppling over. And finally to you two. Now, you two have had a habit of being leads in these shows. And I want to end on something a little fun. And I'd like to have you duel it out with your performance checks to see who
does better?
who has a better. Because acting is a combat sport.
Yeah.
Well, can I say?
Can't forget
And I have a second big dice. Oh! Now, what are we saying here?
I
Kilroy?
just wanted to say, anytime Kilroy is not on stage,
Yeah.
he is categorically following Glinda around, trying to remind her who he is.
She is like head in the show binder.
And I'm like,
She is
oh,
not.
I get it. This is a bit. It's a bit. You're pretending to not recognize. It's
Do
funny.
you have
and
somewhere
now that I
to
know what
be?
it is,
I
think
have
it's
a
really
job.
funny.
I'm calling the show. Go, Pyro. I'm calling the show.
Yeah, it was like
Go to your
I was
places.
Tevye.
I
was
disguise
okay.
self as Galinda
Yeah.
and come backstage.
There's no one I trust to do my job quite like me.
All right, are we
All right.
dueling these?
All right. We got dueling performance checks. Know what you add to performance.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right, go to the other side. Make it. Yeah, there you go.
I hit my mark.
This is how acting is.
We're on the same side. You ready?
It's like Beyblade.
Let her in.
14-7.
It's a 19 for
Mine's
me.
a 10. Yeah, so she takes it for sure.
Yeah. As she should.
Good morning.
As they
Darcinia is a diva,
Plus
but
12?
with good
Can't
reason.
stop the beat.
Yeah.
Oh, all the elves in the house are crying. Oh, they're singing beautiful, magical songs afterwards. You get the most handshakes, the most bouquets. And then a couple of people tell you, hey, good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Every person that shakes my hand, I go, I literally went to hell and back today to be here. Thank you. Thank you.
You see there's a little dwarf couple, they come up to you, Kilroy, and they go, oh, and who did you play?
Who did I play?
Oh, God.
I played Tevye. I played Henry Hill in My Fair Lady. but
So
she
as you
doesn't
fall
even
into a pit of existential despair, we fly above the Hub City Performing Arts Center and over the town of Hub City, and it begins to snow as we enter the holiday season. And with that, we will end tonight's game.